everyone, welcome back to Puzzles by Liza on YouTube, and today we're going to look at the last batch of new puzzles that we can get from Germany from 2024 because it's becoming 2025 and so soon we're just going to have new puzzles from 2025. I have puzzles from both Germany and the US on the way, so stay tuned for that. But we're going to see today puzzles that are coming from Germany, and most of them are high piece count, but not all of them. Okay, let's jump into it and let's explore a fresh batch of puzzles that I received not too long ago. Okay, jump in with me. But before that, please subscribe to this one and subscribe to Puzzles by Liza Ravensburger to see my shorts of like how I do the puzzles, and I will be very thankful to all of you. Okay, so let's start with this. Stunning Mountain Vibes, 4,000 pieces. So this is first up, Majestic 4,000 piece by Stefan Heffele. And this one is having a pretty breathtaking view of mountains. And there is beautiful stream and the gorgeous skyline that you can see over here. Probably a difficult puzzle. This part with that flowers that are dark pink are probably going to be the easiest together with this water and maybe that part of the sky. Now, Stefan Heffele is a regular collaborator. We're working with Ravensburger. He truly outdone himself here. He has more than 80 puzzles with Ravensburger. That's quite a lot, and that's very impressive. I got this beauty from Germany, just to basically say, and I can't wait to tackle it, but I don't know when I'm exactly going to do it, so I don't promise yet. The next one, which is also 4,000 pieces, but that one I bought in the US, is Tropical Dragons by Rose Kahan. So this one is showcasing a forest with dragons, as you can see, and there is a slot here that somehow got in here. I don't exactly know how. And there is another puzzle by Rose Kahan called Dragon Valley. That is only a 2,000 piece puzzle. It's also very beautiful and equally stunning to this one. So if you're into fantasy themes, you should totally check the puzzles by her, and you're probably gonna really like it and enjoy it. And it's very heavy to hold a 4,000 piece in your hand like that. I do promise you that. Okay, the next one is the Hidden World of Fairies. That's a 4,000 piece puzzle as well, as you can see. And it says only MGL, but it is actually should be credited to Amy Stewart that created this one. And this one reminds Merry Mushroom Village, a 1,000 piece puzzle by her. It looks like an extended version of that other puzzle, and it is definitely a stunning puzzle as well. A lot of people said that Merry Mushroom Village was very difficult for them. I actually enjoyed it, but that looks much more difficult than the other one. So just heads up if you're going to do this one. I haven't done this one yet. It looks very magical and it looks very challenging. So we're down to 3,000 piece puzzles, and this one is called Alpine Go with a Baby. And basically that's also by Stefan Heffele. We just talked about him in the 4,000 piece. He's a masterful photographer, as you can see. And so while the highlights in the title is the goat and the baby, you can see that most of the puzzle is actually not exactly the goat and the baby. And so basically it is dominated by the mountain and the very lovely pink skies. I do think this puzzle is going to be actually quite difficult. Maybe that part is going to be the easiest, and the goat and the baby, and maybe a little bit some of the sky over here. But a lot of it is going to be actually quite difficult. So if you're into a challenge with beautiful, like really nature views, then this one could be a good challenge, I believe. And now we can talk about street art in Amsterdam, and this one by Getty Images. This vibrant puzzle has graffiti covered walls and a lot of colorful buildings over here. From my perspective, the most easy part is going to be that yellow road and that building at the end, and maybe a little bit this one. That wall is probably going to be the most difficult part of what we actually can do here. And if you like the image itself, I recommend to also check the Old City of Granada. That's another 1,000 piece puzzle that is going to be actually easier than that, but does have somewhat of a similar colorful building. So you might want to check it out if you want something from that style, but not as difficult as this one and not that large piece count. This one is the Forest Dragon Awakes by Jonas Jodicke, and this is another 3000 piece of wonder. But I can tell you, I started this puzzle already, so I've done the deer and I've done the water and the flowers over here and the horns of this thing is slightly some of his face and maybe a little bit of like this. But overall, like this puzzle is actually quite difficult because it has an abundance of green. So it's actually going to be a lot of work. I don't know when I'm going to finish it, but I'm slowly making some progress on it. And it is beautiful though. My daughter said it's the most beautiful 3000 that I have. So just that you know, beautiful is not definitely easy. And one more large piece count before you go to the normal piece count. So up next is Lovely London, also by Stefan Heffele. You see, Stefan Heffele is very common in Germany puzzles, basically. So I got this one, I bought it in Germany. And this one is showing iconic London, and we can see the London Eye, and we can see all of those colorful, beautiful buildings and their reflection in the water. This part is probably going to be quite some work, and you can see it's a panorama puzzle, so that means it's going to be very long, like longer than a normal 2000. So if you are going to do this one, you just basically need to know the size is not the normal size of what you have. So even if you have a board that fits a 2000, it's probably going to exceed that one in length. Okay, so we're gonna go to a bunch of 1000s. So the first one is Merry Grinchmas, and I got it from Ravensburger. Thank you, Ravensburger, for giving this to me. It's a festive 1000 piece puzzle that is featuring the Grinch, and you can see the beautiful, colorful gifts over here. And that's a very easy puzzle to do. I actually done it in December, just before Christmas, and it was a blast. So you can check my December puzzle video, or you can check my website to see what puzzles I've done in December, or all my Christmas puzzles. And I have to say that would be probably one of the top picks for like the December time frame. Really cute puzzle. If you haven't gotten that yet, I highly recommend. The next puzzle I bought from Germany is Wednesday Best of Season 1. I've done actually some Wednesday puzzles in 300 and 500 pieces. Some of them were round as well. Some of them were like a puzzle moment size puzzles. And basically my main kind of thing, it's like this one is saying MGM on the artist, and I don't know actually when I'm going to get around to doing it. It's not as exciting as I would say. It is a collage of all the images, and I mean, it's probably just mainly like looks very dark. So I would prefer if there will be a little bit more colors in it, but Wednesday is going to have a dark series, so maybe that makes sense. The next puzzle is Hello Kitty by Sanrio. And Hello Kitty, I also got it from Ravensburger, and thank you Ravensburger for giving it to me. And this one is maybe looks not that difficult to you, but I can just reassure you it's very difficult. Hello Kitty white areas maybe seem to be quite significant here. The white itself is actually pretty difficult to do. And then all the rest is just a lot of pink and red, so it's a lot of work. I believe I'm going to finish it quite soon, but it's not a puzzle that is going to be like a speed puzzling type of thing, because it is quite a tricky one to complete. Most of the Hello Kitty ones are kind of tricky to complete. If you got to them, they're actually kind of hard to find. So this one is one of the new ones. There is another one coming in 2025. I expect to have it hopefully by the end of the month. It's going to be round and kind of like whimsical. So wait and see. The next puzzle I bought from Germany is Spellbinding. This is the puzzle about the Wicked movie by Universal City Studios. And I haven't seen the movie yet, but I did watch the show in the West End several times, and it's my absolute favorite. So this is a puzzle collage. It's quite magical, and I probably will do it at some point, maybe soon. I don't know yet. But definitely can do puzzling while listening to the soundtrack of this thing. And this next puzzle is called The Last Battle, and it's by Linda Sia. It's featuring Mousse and Helium, two adorable characters that I'm not very familiar with, to say the truth, but I believe these are the two rats over here. And I got this one from Ravensburger. They sent it to me from Germany, so thank you, Ravensburger, again. It's a really fun puzzle. I really need to do that at some point because this one is cute. And I have the most favorite part of the yellow kind of like explosion here, so I know where I'm going to start when I'm going to do it. Probably that part is the darker parts is kind of like going to be more difficult, but it is so cute. And the last 1000 we're going to look at is this one. So finally, Sweet Italy. And this is by Silvia Sponza, and it's a colorful puzzle mapping Italy desserts. And you can see actually all the desserts here, from cannoli to tiramisu. And you have like lots and lots of different things here that maybe you didn't know what's their names, and now you can find out. So it seems to be very rewarding, but might make you very hungry. So just take it into consideration. It's perfect for food lovers, travel lovers, and I can't wait to do it. And that one I also got from Ravensburger. So thank you, Ravensburger. You are absolutely awesome. So we're gonna finish here with the smaller piece count because I didn't get a lot of puzzles this time around. So this one is called the Solar System, and this one is from Edward from Artbeat Studio. It's a 300 piece puzzle featuring the planets. Simple, straightforward, really, really fun to do. And I basically got this one and did it immediately. And it's not very unique, but it's still quite fun. And then last puzzle of 300 pieces is Lissy and Avocado in the Paddock. And basically this is adorable. And I believe Lissy is a character from German TV series, but I don't actually know her. So this puzzle is so only German that the title here is only in German. So I basically translated it so you can see it, but it's a super fun puzzle to do. You can imagine that it's really quick. It's actually for kids, of course. So that works pretty nice and sweet. And I don't know if you can get it in the US, but I definitely just sent it to myself from my German address. So that's how I actually got to it. Now I do want to show you one more puzzle that is very hard to get, even though it's not new at all. So I want to show you this very special puzzle. It's part of the same batch that I received from Germany, but it was created in 2013. I was searching for it for several years. It's called Green Tears, and see how amazing that is. Again, it's not going to be very easy to do, but it is a puzzle that is just so hard to find, and it's incredibly expensive, unfortunately. So I'm thrilled to finally own that super gem, and honestly, it's probably one of the hardest puzzles to find that I tried to get for several years, basically. So I just wanted to include it in this video because I don't think I will have another video anytime soon to include it on. So here you go, Green Tears, very special puzzle. So this is wrapping up our haul for today. All the new puzzles from Germany for 2024 and a few from the US, and we will have very soon some very new puzzles from 2025. So watch out. I'll have a new US 2025 and I'll have a new Germany 2025, and we'll see how that goes. So in the meantime, please just don't forget to share your comments, share this video with other people, like, subscribe, anything that you can do. I will be very thankful to you. Thank you for watching, and happy puzzling. Bye-bye.